There will be no M2M settlement in forward contract. That is only available in future.
Yes,
Mark to
correct.
daily settlement. Daily settlement is not there in forward contract. Na?
No, not possible at all. What is
Okay.
daily settlement is that, say for example, that today morning the price is 100. At the end of the day, it is closed at 110. The difference between that is 10 rupees, and number of lot sizes that I have purchased is say like 100. Then it's 10 into 100,000 rupees will be credited to your account. That is the daily settlement,
Okay.
and that is happening second by second, or I can say tick by tick. Whenever the price moves up, there will be adding, or so when it goes down, it will be deducting from your account if you are taking a long position. That is market to market. But there is no such activity in the forward contract, because that the price will not vary. The price is predetermined. The commodity
Yes, sir.
delivered at the time of the maturity, the price for that will be paid. That's all.
Okay. And sir, one last question is ki the value that you have told that is the 5 lakh rupees. So if I take an initial margin of 15%, so the minimum amount for entering in.
ನಿನ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ನಾನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಯು. ವೇಟ್. ಅದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಿತಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ದು ನೇಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಂತೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವೇಟ್. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು.
Vikram sir, you are
Yeah, sir. Sir, actually, sir, my question is, so to enter in any future contract, the minimum amount will be something 50 to 75,000. Yeah, 75 to
yes,
80.
Yes.
ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ.
Okay.
ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ದು ನೇಮ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಧ್ಯದ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಯು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್.
Shalini ma'am, please mute your mic and talk.
Okay. So the minimum amount is minimum 50 to 75,000 you have, then you can enter in future contract.
Yeah, so that is because the index is around 12,000. Okay, the Nifty 50 index is around 12,000, and
Yes,
the
sir.
lot size will be something around say like 1,000. Then it is going to come to lakhs, or say like 500, even 500 lot size. Let's see, like what is the lot size today.
Yes, sir. So sir, the lot size changes daily on the daily basis, or it is fixed something like?
It is not on the daily basis.
Yes,
it is on the contract basis. For each contract, the lot size will be decided.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, that anyway, that I will get into the
yeah, sure, sir.
I will show that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the value when you are trading at 5 lakh rupees, of course that you should have a security deposit of 75,000 rupees.
75.
You will be getting to know when I will be discussing about this, how the future contracts will be beneficial, so that you will be getting an idea. And also I will show what will be the index today and what is the lot size is decided for the contract.
Sure, sir. Sure. Okay.
So now we are getting to the practical component of the future contracts, how these future contracts are beneficial. So usually in cash market, what happens that if you are being an investor, if you feel that the price rise in the future, okay, if you buy any company stock at 300 rupees on December 1st at the rate of 260, you expected the price move up. So on December 9th, if the price moved to 280, okay, from 260 it is risen to 280 rupees. Okay, how much profit that I'm going to get? It is 20 rupees of profit, but I've invested it is 260 rupees per share, but I have purchased 300 shares. So what will be the profit in the cash market in that case? Profit of 20 rupees for 300 shares is 6,000 rupees. I've invested 78,000 rupees because each stock is 260, 300 shares I'm buying, and my profit simply will be 7.69%. 6,000, that is a profit divided by your investment. This is how the cash market will be working. But if I'm getting into the future contract, okay, one more example that I've given here. If you are bullish on the stock, says Wipro, that means that you think that being an investor, the Wipro price will increase. Bullish means that it will be increasing in the future, which is currently quoted at 364. This price that just I took, it is yesterday's closing price 364. You believe that in 1 month it will touch to 390. It's only I believe so, simply that I have taken 390 rupees here because I'm bullish in sentiment, so it should be more than 364, so I have put 390. Now how much profit that you are going to get? It is 7.14 percentage. That means the difference between these two is 26 rupees. I've invested 364, then 26 divided by 364, then I'm going to get 7.14 percentage. But if it can get any better, what you should do is simply that you have to get into the futures, Wipro futures. Buy Wipro futures. Say like I give an example here on buying Wipro futures, you get the same position as Wipro, that means buying position in the cash market, but you pay only margin of 15%. That means instead of paying 364, you'll pay only 54.6. That is 15% of 364. With the same assumption that I take, if it goes to 390, if the price goes to 390, the profit will be 26 rupees, but you are investing only 54.6. What is your profit is 47.62%. That is what that I've mentioned here. So you invested 54.6, 26 rupees is a profit. Then I'm going to get 47.62%, which is more far better compared to the one around 7% that I am getting in the cash market. So that is the advantage of getting into the future contract of making a profit. So, but I said, like, you know, here it is 15%, right? So what is this 15% margin is? See, the margin is like a security deposit. Each trader, when they get into the future contract, they have to deposit. So it will be ranging from 10 to 20% of the contract value. Okay. So when I'm depositing it, again, like, you know, it depending upon this particular range, okay, or I can say the percentage will be depending upon the price variation of that particular stock and demand for such stock. If the demand is high and the price variation is high, then margin also will be high. That you have to remember. If there is no demand for such particular future contracts and the price variation is low, if there is no demand, then the price will not move much. So the price is a little more constant, the variation is less. In that case, to attract the trader, they will be charging a less margins. So this margins will be depending upon the market to market, tick by tick. Every second the price changes and your account balance also will be changing. So it is accounting effect, that means margin account effect. As soon as the price increase, it will be credited, and if the price decreases, it will be debited from your account. If you have taken a long position, that you have to remember. I have taken long position. Previous example is the long position, so that's why I gave that particular example here, explanation here. So what are the different types of margins we can find is, there are basically three types of margins. One is initial margin. Like I was telling, it range from 10 to 20%. With the same example that I have taken, that Wipro, if the cost is 364, the price, and the lot size is 100, then I have to pay 36,400 in the cash market. But the initial margin only 15% of that. I'll be paying only 5460. Okay, 5,460 rupees. We have one more type of margin, that is maintenance margin. It's not enough that when you pay or deposit certain amount as a margin, you also have to maintain some minimum balance in your future account. What is that is? It is a maintenance margin. Usually it will be 75% of initial margin, not the contract value. See here, this initial margin on contract value, but maintenance margin is on initial margin, 75% of that. So you have to maintain usually 4,095 rupees. 4,095 rupees. If anything goes less than this, clearing corporation will make a call. That is something which is called as margin call. Okay, if the balance, the margin balance is less than maintenance margin, I assume that if it goes to 3,900, maintenance margin is 4,095. If it goes to 3,900, then the clearing corporation will make a margin call. So how much they'll be making a margin call? That is the difference between the current account balance to initial margin, not the maintenance margin. People will do a mistake always getting into the maintenance margin, but the difference between this will be the initial margin. So at the end of the day, the report will come to the stockbroker. The stockbroker will be forwarding that to the trader, where trader have to deposit this 1,560 rupees to the future contract. So these are the different types of margins. Any clarifications are required, you can go ahead. It's already 10:30. Ma'am, I have 10 up to 10:45. Is it so, ma'am? Or 11 o'clock? I think it's up to 11. Shabri sir, you are there today online? Saranya ma'am? I hope I'm audible to all the participants.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, fine. So yeah, I will continue here. So these are the three types of margins you can find it in a future contract. So now what I do that, how this particular future contract account will be performing. Okay, that particular margin account will be prepared. So I took my name itself. Mr. G purchased a Granules India Limited future. I'm very loyal to this particular company because I purchased it 137. Now it is 372 rupees. So there is a lot of return that I got from this. So always that I take this particular example to explain. So Granules India Limited futures on 6/11/2020. That means 1 month before, at a price of 372. That was the price actually that day. And they says that the lots, if you are getting into future contract of granules, then the lot size is 1,200 number that you have to buy. So that means it will go to around 4 lakh something, right? The margin payable is 12%. The maintenance margin is 75% of initial margin. Even if they don't give this, but still it's understood that it should be on maintenance margin, initial margin, sorry. And its spot daily 1 month closing price should be collected from NSE India. Prepare the trading account and margin call balance of Mr. G and show the profit or loss for 1 month. So this is what the question is. What I need to do is that I need to prepare a margin account. Already the last session that I had prepared. Give me a second. Okay. I will take the margin account. Yeah. Okay. This is different dates, so I will take the new one. Okay, so what I do that I will take the price from NSE. So I will go here. Before this, I had a new website. This is a new website. As soon as you open, you will get this. I'm not comfortable with that, so I will go to the old website. This is the old website phase. I will go to the products. Okay, I will go to the equity because it's the granules, right? It's a stock equity. I will go to historical data, and I have security wise price volume margin. If I click on that, I'm gonna get this. This is very important. enter symbol. So for granules, what symbol they have given, I have to check in the Google in NSE, that is granules. Okay, so as soon as you write it, it says that it's a granules only. Okay, so I will go to the here passive granules and I will select only EQ, that is equity, 1 month, right? Instead of selecting 1 month, what I do is I will select the days, because if I select 1 month from yesterday, that is 8th of December to previous to 1 month, it will take. So better that I will specify the date. What is the date is I've got into contract
6/11 पॉसिबल नहीं है सर.
on 6/11. That means from 7/11 I have to take. Okay, so I will take 7/11. 11 is November 2027. That is Saturday. So I have to take from 9th. Yeah, Saturday will be closed. So on 6th that I got into the contract, so I will take on 9th. So from 9 to maybe yesterday, the price is December 8th. Yeah, so I will get the price here. Okay, I will download it. So whatever is relevant, I will keep that particular value. Other things I will close it, or I will delete it. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so I got it. So I want only, okay, let it be CSV file. So I want only the closing price and the days, which is important. I don't take any other price, average price I don't take, or VWP that I don't take. I will take only the closing price. Depending upon that my account is going to be settled. So I got 1 month data. You can see here 9 to 8th, 9th of November to 8th. So you should remember I got into on 6/11/2020. Okay, what was the price? The price was
372.
372. Yeah, 372. Okay, so now the first and most thing what you have to do is the price variation you have to find. Okay, price variation. So it's very, very important what position that you have taken. That is very important when you are calculating the price variation. See, in this question, I did not that I'm purchasing, right? So this has been purchasing. So this is the position. I wrote it here. Yeah, before going to that, just I will explain these things. So this is the position. Purchased means it's a long position. I'm taking a long position. If it is selling or a short, that means it's a short position. So position taken is a long in or on futures. Contract value is number of shares into share price. 1,200 shares into 372. In cash market, I have to pay 4,46,400. But initial margin only 12% of that. I need to deposit only 568, and maintain. I have to maintain 40,176. These two numbers that I require here. So I will simply go to this. Right, it's a long position. Then lot size 1,200. That means profit or loss. Okay, then it is margin. Margin is 56,568. Okay. Fine, I got this. So when it is long position, you have to find the price variation. Again, I will repeat, it's a price variation, not the return. Okay, price variation. If price is increasing, you'll be under profit or loss. Just I want a clarification. You can write it in chat. If price is increasing, if I'm taking a position of long position, that means buying position, that is that I'm going to get a profit or loss. Anybody? Yeah, absolutely right, that we're going to get profit. So simply that today price minus yesterday's, today price minus yesterday's. Just if I click, I got 13.15 is a profit. Next day it is reducing, you can see 13.6, then again it is increasing. Just you see 3.25, it is increased, again it is increasing 4.8, decreasing, increasing. So it's just if you drag it up to last, you're gonna get this. Okay, next is, this is for one share, this price variation for one share. Next you need to do it for 1200 shares, but I want this 1200 shares should be constant, so I will write here $. Okay, 15,780 rupees first day you got profit, second day 16,320 rupees loss, third day profit, and again it's a loss here. You can see, simply double click on that, you're gonna get all these things. Now this is very important. The last one is margin call. Okay, this is very important when you are doing it. So it's equal to this plus the whatever. See, this is the amount that I feed into my account. Now when I'm getting a profit next day, it should be increased. So it is 69,348 after day 1. Day 2 it's a loss. So just double click on this. Okay, I'm gonna get, there is no margin call in this. Okay, see here 69,000, then it is 16,000, it is deducted, it is 53,000. Next 2 days it is increased, it is added. Third day it is I mean this day 3,600 is deducted from 62,590, sorry 62,000, so I got 59, and again it is added, and here it is deducted. So when I'm seeing this, I have to see the value of this 40,176. If anything which is less than 40,176, then the clearing corporation will making a margin call. But I don't see any value which is less than the 40,176. So what I do is I will go here, I will change the price. Okay, manually I will change. So in this case there is no margin call, so that means you're forecasted well, you took a long position in the granules stocks, so you're in a benefit. Okay, at the end of this particular 8th December, then you are going to get a value of 70,788, but you deposited 53,000. Difference between that will be profit. Then you can calculate the percentage, right? But if think that on November 19th November, okay, there was some news, the price have dropped to, say for example 355. Okay, 355. Yeah, I don't want 355, it's too much. It is 365. No, 360. Yeah, okay. See here, if because of some news in the market, okay, on 19th November, if the price fall to 360 from 391, the balance will come to 39,168. Okay, 39,168, which is less than your maintenance margin. This is maintenance margin, right, which is less than that. So the clearing corporation will making a margin call here. How much margin call will make, right? That is the balance minus the initial margin, sorry, the initial margin minus the balance, then that is a margin call will be made. Okay, so what I do here, I will calculate. I will copy this here because I want the number. So I will calculate the margin call is equal to, you have initial margin minus the account balance of this day. Okay, the reason why I took in the right hand side, because this value is going to be changed now. Then again circular referencing will start. So I don't want that circular referencing here. So I just taken, copied and pasted here this side, and I'm calculating. That means you have to deposit 44,400 rupees at the end of the day. When you deposit at the end of the day on 19th or on the beginning of the 20th, your account balance will be 53,568. Okay, this 53,568. Next day it is increased, added, so on, it goes on like that. So this is how the margin call will be prepared, just to show how margin call to be calculated. I've changed this particular price manually. Okay, maybe in the batch one, when I took the price, we got the margin call with the original price itself. Just I will show here. Okay, it's overwriting. Just I will show there. See, you can see here the price on November 2nd had dropped to 369.7 from 383. There was a loss of 16,860, which was less than this maintenance margin. Okay, maintenance margin was 41,866, but the value have come to 34,000. So then they have to make a margin call. Then again the balance will increase to the initial margin. So this with the actual price I got on that day, but today because of there was no margin call, so I did not get. So there is no price movement of so much. So I've changed this manually so that people will understand how this margin call will work. I hope it is clear. Now, now you have to, I mean, like this margin calls may happen, okay, multiple times in the duration of the future contract. Okay, the summation of that you have to take. So it's only one here, so I will take only one. Summation of that will take, that is the total of margin call, and I got the margin account balance. So now I need to calculate the profit or loss. Okay, assuming, okay, assuming that I'm going to square off on 8th, yesterday that I'm going to square off. So how much profit or loss that I'm going to get. So how much that I've invested. So I'll write here invested is equal to this, right? The initial margin amount. This is the amount that I have invested plus this. This is what the amount that I've deposited as well, right? So I will add here plus the margin call. Total margin call. Please keep in mind, investment is your initial margin. I will write here initial margin plus total margin call. So I will get investment. So now profit. How much profit that I will get is equal to, okay, I have my maintenance margin account balance minus investment, total investment. Okay, so investment, please don't take on initial margin now. You also have deposited the this one, what is that, this particular margin call. Okay, and again the assumption is that here time value of money is ignored. Please do understand that if it is time value of money, then I have to convert this 14,000 to here to present value at the rate which is given. Then I have to add it to the 53,560 plus the present value of this. Okay, so it's not necessary, but real picture of profit or loss that you would like to know, then you can do like that. Convert this to the present value at whatever the rate or risk-free rate of return, say like now it is 3%, 4%, whatever. Then you can add those two. That will be the total investment. Okay, so now I got the profit. 17,220, then what is the percentage of profit? So you have profit minus, sorry, divided by this into 100, right? Yeah, I can put that in 100 anyway. Oh, I wrote it here. 25, or simply I will remove this. I'll put that in percentage, 25%. Exactly 25.34% return I got in this particular 1 month. The assumption is ignoring the time value of money. If you want to do that as well, what you can do here is you are converting this to present value, right? So is equal to present value of rate is, say, like I will assume 4%, 0.04. NPR is time in months. I should give in days, sorry, in days. How many days here? I have to check. So you can use this particular equation and do it. Okay. How many days here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 days. So 9 by 365. PMT is this, comma, comma, type is at the end of the day. Yeah, at the end of the day only. So close it. Yeah, I got it here, the present value. It is in dollars. Currency Indian rupees. I have to take, how to convert that. It is in dollars. You can do like this, but it is coming in dollars, but I have to change the currency. Okay, it's here. Okay, I'm not getting that actually. How to convert that into Indian rupee? $100. Actually, it should come in the. Okay, I will convert this in number. Okay, it is. So it won't be so much less, right?
I think the 14,400 will be taken in the future value because it was the future value. It is not PMT. 14,400 will be taken in. So because PMT means that you are getting in regular payment.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely right, sir. Absolutely right. I made a mistake. Yeah. Okay, so comma, comma. Then I will go future value. Yes, correct. I made a mistake. Okay, done. Yeah, you are absolutely right. So I got the present value here. So that you are going to add it here. Instead of 14,400, the present value of that, it is 14,386. So if you want that at present value, the exact value, then your profit will be 25.36. That's it. So like this also you can do, or ignoring the time value of money also you can do it, but still you are very good, or I can say that you are a finance teacher who don't like to miss out anything, everything to be considered. You want to know the real return, then yes, of course you can take the present value and go ahead of calculating that. Okay, so session 1, that's it from my end. If any questions are there.
So only last question. If I take in short position, then the formula will reverse. Matlab,
Yeah.
if I
Yes.
take in short,
Yeah. Just I will show here. Okay, if it is a short position, yeah, then this calculation will be opposite. So what you need to do here is equal to 372 minus the next day price. So you will be under loss. You can see here it is profit for long. Here it is loss. Just double click on that. It will be same. Whatever profits you got here, it will be loss. That's it.
And sir, we
Maybe.
can square out square off in between and at any time. Now, for example, if I want to get out from the contract from 1st December, because that time the profit is very high, so I can,
Yeah,
yeah, I can
you can
get,
do that, sir. You can do that.
yes, yeah. Okay,
Squaring
sir.
off futures anytime. That's why it's highly illiquid.
Yes,
Sorry, highly liquid, where whenever you want, you can square off the position. If you feel that this is the position where that you got a maximum profit, if you feel that tomorrow the prices will go down, so you can square off on the same day. So you will get a good profit there. But your
okay, sir.
forecast should be correct. If it goes other way around, say like if it is increased next day by 28 rupees, then
Yes,
in
sir.
that case it will be loss.
Loss. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Go ahead.
Sir, I just have a theoretical knowledge, whatever you have taught today. But if I want to learn practically, like how it deals for, because I'm very new to this. So
Okay,
theoretically, what
practical.
you said, I was having assumptions like this will happen, short and long. But if I want to learn practically, what can I do, sir?
Sir, the practical in the sense, then I should open my Demat account and show to all the participants. So that is the only possibility.
Yes, sir. Like I have gone through
No,
that
please go
Demat
ahead.
account also, but you have any app, sir, like that? Can you just suggest me like any app which is feasible for me to understand all these things?
I think like any broker will give a demo account. I think all
Okay.
these experiments can be done through the demo account, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
See, if the Demat account, if you people expect me to open a Demat account and do it, then I should be certain about what is the price movement and whether it is going to be increased or decreased. Then I should have that minimum balance of so and so, okay, to get into the contract. So that is the reason. Then and also it is not that good to open my Demat account in the open forum like this and show.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I'm not showing that in a public like this. If not, surely I would have shown that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah, but the thing is like when like when you are opening a Demat account, you must request the broker to activate the derivatives. Okay, of course it will be activated in default, but still there are some brokers who don't activate it. Only cash market will be activated. Only you can invest it and sell. But the this will not be activated. The derivatives will not be activated. Then you have to request for it. So when you request, they will activate. Then easily you can do all the security descriptors that I was discussing about. So that will be little different from the few like stock exchange, sorry, the brokers. But the terms it will be given in the by the brokers. Okay, when you open a Demat account, they will send a mail, a detailed mail like a welcome note. In that welcome note, they will specify everything. What are the security descriptors and all the references will be there. You can see that and select what you want to do.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Sir,
think
anyhow,
Prabhakar sir. Yes,
yes,
yes.
sir. But I
Yeah,
think, sir,
Prabhakar sir.
anyhow, you need more than 50,000 to work in future. It is like
Correct,
that.
correct. Yes. No, it is not necessary, sir. Say, for example, if it is S Bank now, it is 14 rupees,
Yes,
I
sir.
think. So the price is 14. Just I will
Acha.
show you.
19, current 18.9.
Yeah.
But then the lot size would be much bigger, I think, sir.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Like, see, for example, that I will take stock here and I will take stock futures and the symbol is, say, like S Bank. If it is trading, it's gonna come. If not, no. Okay, it's not there. Okay. Say, like any
Right.
other stock which is having less BPCL. Let's see. Okay, this is also price is same. Any price which is having less.
But then the lot size would be increased, sir, no? I think so.
Yeah. See here, it is this is 9.55, and the lot size for this is 70,000. So in that case, this approves.
70,000.
Anyhow, we needed 50,000 rupees to work on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Around 15. I mean, whatever that I did, it will come around like you must have 50 plus to 1 so that
Exactly.
easily you can trade.
Yes, sir.
So this is lot size is 300. You can see here it is
2000.
2319 and 300. Yeah. So more or less it's same. Like it comes around 40, 50 to. I mean there is 40 also that I've traded. Maybe like when the index is less or the prices were less before.
Yes, sir.
40,000 also was possible. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. So that's it, ma'am. We were asking question. One participant.
Ma'am, sir, we have one question in our chat box, sir, by Dr. N. Prabhakar.
Yeah. Sir, underlining asset in case of index future, then how exchange fix lot size? See, when it comes to lot sizes, again, fixing the lot size depending upon the price and the demand and supply for that particular contract. So that is how they'll be, say, for example, index that I've taken. So here index futures that I will take, and you have Bank Nifty or Nifty here. I'm going to take Bank Nifty and I've selected the, so it is 30,455, but the lot is 25. Okay, the price matters a lot, or I can say that index matters a lot. If it is huge, the number of lot will be less. Okay, because if you are asking like 5 lakh rupees that you deposit in future contract and trade it, and the number of traders will be very less. So that's why if I take Nifty and it will be around 13,000, the lot size is 75. So like that, the lot sizes will be depending upon a number of factors here.